we here this late night because the simple fact that Sammy just did some shit that, in my opinion, was some fucked up, some I don't like you type of shit. I'm gonna do my get back because I seen some type of shit, and let me try to embarrass her because I'm being embarrassed on these YouTube streets. I always say Sammy be trying to treat me the way that people treat her, and it's absolutely it ain't gonna give because I'm not being dog piled on. You are. So, someone in I had told Sammy, I said, Sammy, are you good? Just because the way she's sounding, she's sounding like a little a little down, a little not so chipper. And so at that moment, I asked, being genuinely, how Sammy, are you good? And so one of her little friends said, oh, all of a sudden motherfuckers want to be concerned about being in Sammy. First of all, motherfucker, I'm not concerned about a motherfucking thing when it comes down to motherfucking being. Ben's a grown ass man. He's supposed to be a man. And I was in that moment concerned about Sammy. Because in the beginning, when motherfuckers turned their back on Sammy and she was getting attacked from that word, I didn't see none of y'all motherfuckers over there. I know I was over there. I would go here and there. But I didn't see the person that I'm talking about over there. Nah, none of this when that shit was happening. But now y'all are friends because you're swinging for her. You're showing up for her when she needs you. But you've been around, I think. I'm assuming you've been around, but I didn't see you over again. So anyways, so the situation happened that I said what I said, and I'm going to show y'all what I said. But it's funny that she displayed the comment that I said, but I made other statements. Like when I said, Sammy, are you good? She didn't display that one. I said, hi, Sammy. Hey, Sammy, how you? I said, no, I said, Sammy GURL. Then I said, shout out to Sammy. So I said those 3 comments prior to me saying what was displayed. She didn't display me giving her a shout out. She didn't display me saying, Sammy, are you good? She displayed the comment I'm going to show you guys. And so if a person can't contact you privately for a conversation on how they feeling, then just know that they doing this shit for attention. I'm not saying that me and Sammy, we are homegirls. It's just that I checked on her when this shit happened, and I said what I said in my comments, and that's how it came about. But I'm going to explain everything into this video. I just want to do this open statement right quick. And so let me do my housekeeping and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. Parental advisory, explicit content due to the language that's going to be spoken. I wouldn't say this is going to be explicit content, but it's damn sure going to be explicit language. So warning, explicit content. You're damn right. Warning, I use a lot of explicit language. So warning, adults only. If you are a minor, please exit this video immediately. If you are a minor under the age of 18, please exit this video immediately due to the explicit language that's going to be discussed in this video. If you are a minor, exit this video immediately. This content is for adults only. YouTube noted. So Sammy was absolutely wrong in that moment, but I can't tell someone how to run a platform. They can do what they want to, but when you talking about me and you highlighting a comment that I said, but you didn't highlight the other 3 comments, in that moment you was being messy, you was being petty, and I don't know the exact reason that you did it, but you seem like you was in your feelings. You said why you was in your feelings, but again, if we was talking as you stated in the background, and as recent as Saturday, because today is Wednesday, and you didn't hit me up on something that you seen, because this also was in the past, that's a you problem, not mine. So since you displayed your opinion on how you felt about me saying something that you seen on an ops channel or platform post, I don't know, but this is the thing that we say. She said that she don't care about what people say about her and whatever, but that means you went and sought out your ops platform and you saw whatever I posted. You made yourself feel a certain type of way, because if that person is your op, then why are you on their platform? Why are you in their comments? Why are you searching through their shit? Huh? Okay, I'm just asking for myself, not for a friend. If that person is your op, like you said, why are you going through their comments? Why are you on their page? That's your op. Child. Peace on my face, but I'm not in the mood. They want the old me, she expired. I'm the upgrade, hand crack that got inspired. I used to wire people that never proved. Now I put a love into my own roots. I'm not competing, I'm completing me. I'm not gonna stamp it on the recipe. I love me, heavy on me. That's why they mad, that's why they envy. I don't chase love, I chase my peace. And I cut off excess like it's healthy. I love me. I'm proud to run, I'm not for everybody, and that's just fine. You can leave on thoughts. I still win. 2026 on the prize, not them. I stop explaining my glow to the blind. If I can't see it, you don't deserve time. I'm not too much, you just too small. I don't want my life so you feel tall. I made it out with my soul intact. Turn heartbreak into a business contract. Now my boundaries hit like bank alerts, and my self-love got receipts for words. It's you. I'm loving me like I'm somebody's dream. Because I am. Oh, yeah. I'm not chasing closure, I'm chasing elevation. I'm not arguing with delusion, I'm building legacy. And if you don't claim, you're still wise. I love me, I don't need permission. I hear you in private, now shine in position. I'm not the lesson, I'm the testimony. And I don't need nobody to co-sign me. I love you, I'm the plan, I'm the proof. I'm soft with God, but I'm solid in truth. 2026, bigger blessings, bigger me. And I'm protected spiritually. If you can't love me correctly, watch me love me completely. That means it's working. Like a blessing with an attitude. Peace on my face, but I'm not in the mood. They want the old me, she expired. I'm the upgrade, hand crack that got inspired. I used to wire people that never proved. Now I put a love into my own roots. I'm not competing, I'm completing me. I'm not gonna stamp it on the recipe. I love me, heavy on me. That's why they mad, that's why they envy. I don't chase love, I chase my peace. And I cut off excess like it's healthy. I love me. I'm proud to run, I'm not for everybody, and that's just fine. You can leave on thoughts. I still win. 2026 on the prize, not them. I stop explaining my glow to the blind. If I can't see it, you don't deserve time. I'm not too much, you just too small. I don't want my life so you feel tall. I made it out with my soul intact. Turn heartbreak into a business contract. Now my boundaries hit like bank alerts, and my self-love got receipts for words. It's you. I'm loving me like I'm somebody's dream. Because I am. Oh, yeah. I'm not chasing closure, I'm chasing elevation. I'm not arguing with delusion, I'm building legacy. And if you don't claim, you're still wise. I love me, I don't need permission. I hear you in private, now shine in position. I'm not the lesson, I'm the testimony. And I don't need nobody to co-sign me. I love you, I'm the plan, I'm the proof. I'm soft with God, but I'm solid in truth. 2026, bigger blessings, bigger me. And I'm protected spiritually. If you can't love me correctly, watch me love me completely. I'm only discussing my private conversation. Hold on to or send her an email. The fact that Ben had texted me about he needed
some advice. I guess they didn't believe that he texted me, so she wanted proof of that. What? Why would?
So it seems like Danny Lynn said that Sammy wanted proof that Ben wanted wanted advice on him and Sammy's relationship. And someone even went to say that Ben been incarcerated since he was a teenager until his adult life, so he don't know how to be in a relationship, or it's kind of scary to him. Not this gangster ass nigga that talk all this motherfucking shit and be talking about shit that he absolutely don't know fuck about. So if he can fuck this person and fuck this person, he can be so fucking messy, why can't he pour that shit into learning how to be in a proper relationship? So it's the idea of him and Sammy being in a relationship scared him. So him chasing Tremaine around motherfucking YouTube and he want to meet her parents and shit like that. So if he's scared to be in a relationship with Sammy and he don't know how to be in a proper relationship, how the fuck you think he gonna be in a relationship with a person like Tremaine? She is outspoken, she's outgoing, she is the life of the motherfucking party. How do you expect for him to be with a person like that in the case of Sammy? From the representative that Sammy gives us, and then what the behavior that Tremaine gives us, it's two different type of personalities. So if he can't handle a person like Sammy, how do you expect him to handle a person like Tremaine? It's all excuses. And it baffles me for the fact that Sammy sits here and acts like the women are lying when they say that they have communications with Ben about you. And see, like I said, this is not where I was trying to take it. But since you want to sit here and say that, oh, that's some fake and fraudulent shit. Again, he tells you one thing in the background, but in public, he's showing opposite of what he's giving to you in the background. If you can't love me correctly, watch me.
My private conversation. Hold on.
Okay, so the comment that Sammy displayed tonight on her channel was this. Me and Sammy had our issues, but as grown adults, as grown women, we left the past where it's at. That's all I said. There was nothing behind it. There was nothing more. After she displayed it and she said what she said, I left. Because I'm not going to do this back and forth bullshit. I'll leave that to you and the other motherfuckers that you be friend with one day, then y'all argue another day, they making shit on you the other day, and y'all over there doing that 2 steps. I'm not the motherfucking 1, 2, or 3 that's about to do that shit with you. Okay? I'm not the person that has to dog pile with other motherfuckers. When you disclose that that's how you felt, I stopped. But you kept making it an issue. So I said, okay, I'll let you do like 2, 3 more videos. Then I started back talking my shit. I don't have to stand with a motherfucker to be noticed. This is the internet. So that's all I say, y'all. I said me and Sammy, we had our issues, but as grown adults, we left the past in the past. And she's like, well, that's not, like she was gonna say, well, I'm not gonna leave it in the past. I want to talk about it whenever I want to talk about it. And that's one thing that she does a lot. When her and other people, they apologize or they state out their issues and they say, well, we're going to leave it here. Then down the line, she will bring it up again. And then it starts all over again. And here they go doing the apology. No, I'm not about to do that with you. Because I didn't ask you to apologize to me when you came at me from assumptions. So again, that's all the fuck that I said. But prior to her displaying this, I said 3 other things. I said, Sam, are you good? I said, Sammy girl, and I said, shout out to Sammy. She not once displayed either of those statements that I said, but she displayed this. And it's also funny when you say it's protecting our love. Who are you protecting your love against, Sammy? Because at the end of the day, it's whatever people say on the internet, it's the internet. But since he have conversations with you behind the scenes, and if you stress to him about certain things that's been said or been done, and he don't change his behavior, who are you protecting y'all love from? Because it seems like you protecting your sanctity from him and what he talks about with other women and what he displayed on this internet. Everybody want to say why are people don't want to see Sammy happy in this relationship. I can't speak for them. I don't give 2 fucks about her and Ben relationship. But again, when it's public, we have the opportunity to give our opinion about it, even if it's wanted or not. Sammy said that she don't care because it's getting her views and getting her subscribers. But her and Ben relationship is real to her, regardless of what other people said that he have said to them. What she say about their relationship is different from what he say to other people.
I saw your comment over there on my ops channel about me thinking that I really thought I was the queen. I saw your comment, girl. I don't want to blow.
Okay, so you saw the comment and it said, so she thought she was the queen. So that means that comment is old. And you also gonna say that I had hit you up the other day. So the comments you said, well, the statements you're saying that, oh, she thought she was a queen when y'all broke up. Okay, so that's old in the past, right? So again, we are hitting each other up in the background how you want people to tell you on certain things about, okay, what have y'all spoken about in the backseat? If you had an issue with it, we supposed to be grown ass women. I'm not gonna do this 2-step with you, how you and Cat Medusa be friends one day, and then y'all frenemies another day. I'm not gonna do that with you. So again, when I made my commentary, I didn't do anything disrespectful. I didn't say anything disrespectful. Again, you came at me first. I made my video off of you making your video first, and then we went downhill from that. It really wasn't a big issue between me and you, Sammy girl. You just assumed that I was shading you, and I was not shading you. So that was an assumption. Like all the time that things have been coming out with you, it's always an assumption, or you thought, or you think something is going against you, or you thought somebody said this about you. I'm not about to do this back and forth with you. I'm not about to have no friendship with you. It is what it is. If you don't want to be cordial or cool, I'm not asking to be a motherfucking friend. We are in the same sector. We're in the same space. I might do reactions on you or not. It depends on how the fuck I'm feeling. But lately, I have not. So again, if you felt a certain type of way, being a grown-ass motherfucking woman, you could have hit me up in the background. You hit me up on anything else. So obviously that statement was owed when you and Ben broke up. So I was feeling like you was being shady. You was trying to front me out publicly. Like you always trying to do some shady shit publicly, but when it's on your end, it's you could have hit me up in the background, or you could have hit me up in the background. This shouldn't have been public. It should have been private. So like what you just did right now, you could have did that privately. I feel like you was trying to front me out publicly, trying to embarrass me. But it's cool because right now it's a lot of people continuously embarrassing you, talking about they are talking to your man about you behind the scenes. Well, he told me different. He said this, he said that. Of course a nigga gonna tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. So you tell me how you want to get it. Because that shit you just said, pull right now, that shit was absolutely fucked up. But again, I'm gonna keep it cute. Because you already getting dog piled on and dog walked in these YouTube streets. And the shit that I could say, I don't say. Because of we trying to be cordial. Because I'm like, all the shit that she said about me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one sitting on the surgery table. You know, I'm insecure in my body where I don't have to go sit on nobody's fucking table. Not no dig to all the other motherfuckers that have sat on the goddamn table. Do you, boo? Do you? But that's not my ministry. So again,
you're spot up, girl. But listen, one thing I'm not gonna do is be fake, House of Queens. Now, you know, we had our issue about you being a fake and phony individual, and I saw for a fact that after you messaged me this.
How do we have a conversation about me being a fake and phony individual? What fucking conversation did we have about me being fake and fraudulent, Sammy? What conversation that you had with me in the motherfucking background about me being fake and fraudulent? Please let me motherfucking know so I can address it. And I just went back to the Instagram DMs. What conversation did we have of you telling me that I'm being fake and fraudulent? Now, don't sit there and you just sat there and lied to your audience. What conversation that we had where you told me that I was being fake and fraudulent? Please let me know. Tag me in, coach. Because we didn't have no conversation about me being fake and fraudulent. Because if that's the case, then I had to have a conversation with you being delusional. Moving on. Because it got like all these women coming at you about some conversations that he had with them. So, and you just sitting here looking like a lost puppy. So I said, hey, let's do a play for play. So what conversation that me and you had about some fake and phony shit? We ain't had no conversation like that, boo-boo. So don't sit here and lie like that, because that's absolutely fucking false, Sammy.
I saw you left a comment over there on my ops channel talking about, yeah, she really thought she was the queen or whatever on some fake ass shit. And here we are. And then
I said I thought you was the queen. That was some fake ass fraudulent shit. That's your opinion, and you entitled to that. And what was so fake and fraudulent about it? Because it wasn't like I was trying to hide it. If I wanted to hide any motherfucking thing, I would do it in the DMs. And then even the DMs is not safe. Because once I say something or type something and it get publicly, I can always say, yeah, I said it, and what? What we gonna do? We're gonna go back and forth verbally. That's mostly it. You say something, I say something, then you're just gonna do it back and forth, a two-step. So if I said it and posted, I said it and I posted it. I wasn't trying to hide it. That's what I said. Y'all broke up. I thought that she thought that she was the queen. Yeah, that was being shady. And I'm not gonna lie. It was being shady. But I can't unpost it. You act like I said some hurtful and hateful shit. Motherfuckers, I said worser than that since fucking Saturday. Or whenever the fuck I posted that shit, because I don't even know who your op. You got so many. You got so many motherfucking ops. I don't know where I posted that shit at. But you do, because you over there on your op shit. Motherfuckers that's actually dog walking your ass, and you over there looking at them talk shit about you. You're actually over there reading what they're saying about you. What I said, I can own up to that. Yes, it was shady. So if you feel like I'm on some fake and fraudulent shit, you could have just kept me on red, and you absolutely didn't have to accept my follower request. Simple.
You message me.
That's from my channel. Thank you, Barack.
Okay. I saw your comment over there on my ops channel about me thinking that I really thought I was the queen. I saw your comment, girl. I don't want to blow your spot.
You did thought you was a queen. How was that me? I'm lying. I spoke the truth. Y'all broke up at the time. You was calling yourself the most hated queen. So y'all broke up for about 1.5 seconds. So at that time when I said that, you thought that you was the queen. Where did I lie at? Where did I lie at? And as we speaking today, as you live, you're still sitting here proving to people that you and Ben are now cool, and you still have other people in the background saying that y'all are not. You publicly saying one thing about you and Ben and what he's telling you, and then you have other people. You have okay, on one hand, you have you, and on the other hand, you have 5 people saying that Ben told them this, Ben told them that. So you one person, as the girlfriend now, again, said they had spoken to this man the other day as well, and he said, it's not like that. This ain't this, that ain't that. But he tell you one thing. So like I said, the way he treats you publicly and the way he treats you differently does not go hand in hand. A man can be the most loving person to the community and then go home and beat his wife. And nobody would know nothing about that because she's not saying anything. She's not coming in the public with bruises and black eyes and busted lips. So when they come out as a collective, as a husband and wife, or the mother of his children, I'm only speaking hypothetically when I'm saying this. So when they come out into the community, they look like a happy ass fucking couple. They like the most put together couple. They're like the most loved couple. The ideal fantasy of a couple. But behind the scenes, he's this most this disrespectful. He's a woman beater. He treats his wife like shit. So that's all I'm saying. Now, so when you say that, oh, I said this, oh, she thought she was the queen. That's how I felt at that fucking moment. And you can't take that from me. Y'all broke up. You broke up with him. Like, you can't take that from me, and I can't take that from you. But everything that I have spoken since I came onto YouTube, back in 2015, but I started making my videos in 2020 something. I don't lie on nobody. I don't have to lie on nobody. I only go off of what people say out their own mouth and the actions that they have displayed on this internet. I don't have to lie on nobody. What am I getting out of lying on anybody about any motherfucking thing on this app? You can't whoop my ass. And if you're gonna pull up, then pull up. Don't have no one else pull up. You pull up. You the first person to do that address. So why is you displaying it? Because anybody that pull up to this motherfucker, you better have the whole armor of God. Because the devil is going to play all in your face. I don't want to have to send your soul and my soul to hell. Spiritually. If you can't love me correctly, watch me love me completely. The fuck we talking about here? Or whatever reason that you feel that he did to you in that moment was the reason that y'all broke up. You have these ops because of something that you said. So that's not no fake and phony shit because I hit you up the other day. Y'all was fucking broke up. Period, point, fucking blank. And it's still, you are coming to the public saying this, saying that, saying this, saying that about y'all relationship, and he have not said nothing. You said that he had a live schedule, but he didn't come and say nothing. So again, you are still swinging for y'all relationship when he's in the background still allegedly talking shit about you. What the fuck are we doing here?
But listen, one thing I'm not going to do is be fake, House of Queens. Now, you know, we had our issue about you being a fake and phony individual, and I saw for a fact that after you messaged me this past Saturday, right, I saw you left a comment over there on my ops channel talking about, yeah, she really thought she was the queen or whatever on some fake ass shit, and here we are, and then you messaged me. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, that's why I like to put things out on the front street.
You gotta roll with the punches. But
how you like to put shit on? Oh yeah, Front Street. You trying to front me out? That's what it was. You want to put shit on Front Street because you trying to be a stand up type of gal. Again, you said I messaged you this past weekend. So why we didn't have that conversation in the back end? Huh? So that's some fake, fraudulent, fugazi shit right there. I feel like you trying to front me out, trying to embarrass me because you being embarrassed, so you want to try to embarrass me. That's like I said, the shit that Sammy says that people do and say about her, she try to do it to me. In this moment, you try to do it again. You act like I'm a weak ass motherfucking opponent. I'm far from that, goddammit. Because I know how my mouth can get very fucking reckless. A AK-40 motherfucking 7. So, in this moment again, here you go doing the same motherfucking shit again. Some fake, fraudulent shit. Because if it was serious to you, like you said, we was corresponding behind the scenes, you could have hit me up behind the scenes. I text you within this live. I said, shout out to Sammy. And I said, Sammy GURL. With your emojis, your channel emoji. And then the other one was, Sammy, are you good or are you okay? Either or. I was just checking on her because, like I said, in the moment, she sounded like, she sounded a little down or whatever because everybody on the panel arguing, talking about being this and being that, and people got trolls in the chat saying that, Ben hit me up, Ben talked about you to us, and she acknowledged that. She said that people shown text messages and phone records of them and Ben corresponded, but I don't know if anyone actually showed a text message or an email between Ben and whoever else, them talking bad, Ben talking bad about Sammy, but absolutely that Danny Lynn showed her proof to Sammy that Ben asked Danny Lynn for advice, a grown man that talk all of this shit. He needed some type of advice on their the relationship, or whatever he wanted from Danny Lynn about him and Sammy's relationship. So by them being back together, Ben is still having correspondence with other females about him and Sammy's relationship, air quotes, and they just got back together. So nothing have changed from when they was together and they broken up, because they was still talking to him about Sammy, if it was good or bad. Any issue that Ben is having with Sammy, or any problem that he might be having in his relationship, he takes that to his woman. Yes, you can ask your friend or your female friend about certain shit, but this is the internet. Things are going to be displayed publicly, and it's going to look a certain way. It's going to look like, why is my man asking other people for advice about our relationship? He's supposed to bring that to me first, so we can handle that, so we can tackle that, so we can have a conflict to resolution about something that he's having a problem with. But you didn't highlight that. You highlighted this right here. So you want it to be on some fuck shit because of the way that you made me feel about the situation with me. I don't fucking know. But again, you started with me. I didn't start with you. But you went over to Phantoms and said that how it got started between me and you is because I was agreeing with Jelly about striking Ben's page, which absolutely was false. You started with me because of the situation that I said about a co-host, and you thought I was shading you, which I was absolutely not doing. And that's when you went into your life and you were saying all this other kind of bullshit, is trying to just jump on me and just shade me down, girl. I mean, like, shade the fuck out of me. And then I went on to mine, made an upload, and I said what I said, and you came and said your shit, and then you started body shaming me. You start talking about my body. You talking about everybody always talking about your body. Why they talking about my body? I ain't gay. I ain't gay. Why these women talking about my body? Well, Sammy girl, I'm bisexual. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. But you talked about my body first. See how people have selective memory? You spoken on my body first. And then you went to even up it up. You said that you were going to do a side-by-side. I'm still waiting for that picture. How Cleo did a side-by-side with you and her. You said you was going to do a side-by-side with me and you. See, that's why it's good sometimes for people, when they in their feelings, they should shut the fuck up. Because they be forgetting the shit that they have said and done to people, but they always want to look like a fucking victim to other motherfuckers. Yeah, that's why motherfuckers should shut the fuck up when they motherfucking angry, and then woosah didn't come back. But I had absolutely had to come back up here and say this shit because you was trying to get a motherfucking moment, and now you got one. So again, tell me how you want it, because since you said that we was communicating in the background, if you feel a certain type of way over there on your op because you said she thought she was a queen, that means that was in the past. That's when y'all broke up for y'all 1.3 seconds. And then before this, it's still people saying that they just talked to your man about you in a thing that you saying on your panel today as of Wednesday. He saying the opposite of what you're saying on your panel. But you do what you want to, because again, at the end of the day, this is between you and Ben, y'all situationship. So I don't have to live it. I don't have to like it. That's between you and him. If you want to make a fool of yourself, then make a fool of yourself. Whatever he keep telling you in the background, he keep telling you sweet nothings, that's between you and him. I ain't got a shit to do with it. But in this moment right here, you was absolutely wrong for trying to front me out, because I have been giving you grace. I be over there on someone else's panel give my opinions about y'all public relationship. So I don't know what the fuck you was trying to gain in this moment, but what you did gain, you gained a response to tell you the motherfucking truth, because since you want to have selective amnesia on some shit. But again, I'm not gonna do this back and forth with you. Who says fake and fraudulent, then just gonna leave it there. I'm begging for your friendship. None of this. I just got tired of keep doing these negative videos about you when you already get dog walked in these YouTube streets. I don't want to be a person that they saying, why House of Queens TV coming at Sammy? Why House of Queens TV talking about Sammy? She's dogpiling with the rest of them. I don't want to seem like that person. So that's why I said, hey, let me stop making these videos about motherfucking Sammy. Because from the outside looking in, it does seem like, oh, I'm joining in with the in crowd of trying to dogpile with them, with you, against you. But at the end of the day, the same shit that motherfuckers do to you, you try to do to me. Because, like I said, before you highlighted this comment, I spoke to you twice. And you did not highlight either one of those comments. So you wanted it to be something negative. Because if you didn't want it to be negative, you didn't even have to even mention this. You didn't even have to highlight this. You stopped your whole fucking show just to say what the fuck you said. Because whoever your op is, everybody not aware of who the fuck you talking about. And so if you didn't see it and somebody brought it to you, you could just say, oh, well, that's how House Queen TV is. I don't care. But it wasn't like that. Okay, babe. So, oh, babe. Baby. You think you can trade them? Because I didn't want the Apple Amsterdam. You think they'll let you get the 99 proof pineapple? It's nice, but because I didn't want the apple.
I told them pineapple.
Yeah, but it gave me apple. So, again, you gonna do what the fuck you want to do with Sammy. I just thought that was some fucked up shit, but baby, you can't embarrass me on anything that I have posted on this motherfucker, or I say I can stand 10 on any motherfucking thing. Obviously, you can't, because again, if you had a problem with it, like you said, I teach you up on Saturday. Today is Wednesday, so if I don't know when I posted that shit, but obviously, it was in the fucking past when y'all broke up, because you said she thought that she was the queen. That means past tense, motherfucker. Past tense. That's when y'all broke up. If I said the statement of she thought she was the queen. So you sit back with these feelings, waiting for a moment, and you got a response, even if you like it or not. Okay? So give me that green light, and you can let your hair hang down. Only if you feel right. Okay. Bookie butt. So this is for you, Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. This is for you, mama.
Loving you makes you uncomfortable. Good. That means it's working. Like a blessing with an attitude. Peace for my face, but I'm not in the mood. They want the old me, she expired. I'm the upgrade, handcrafted, God inspired. I used to water people that never grew. Now I put in love into my own roots. I'm not competing, I'm completing me. I'm not gonna stamp it on a recipe. I love it, heavy on me. It's why they mad, that's why they envy. I don't chase love, I chase my peace. And I cut off excess like it's healthy and lovely. I'm proud to find I'm left with everybody, and that's just fine. You can leave on thoughts, I still win. 2026 on the prize, not them. I stopped explaining my glow to the blind. If you can't see it, you don't deserve time. I'm not too much, you just too small. I don't know my mind like so you feel tall. I made it out on my soul intact. Turned heartbreak into a business contract. Now my boundaries hit like bank alerts, and my self-love got receipts for work. This year, I'm loving me like I'm somebody's dream. Because I am.
I'm not chasing closure, I'm chasing elevation. I'm arguing with delusion, I'm building a legacy.
And if you don't clap,
You still wild. Hey.
and I don't need permission. I hold it in private, I'll shine in position. I'm not the lesson, I'm the testimony. And I don't need nobody to co-sign me. I love it. I'm the plan, I'm the proof. I'm soft with God, but I'm solid in truth. 2026, bigger blessing, bigger me. And I'm protected spiritually.
Hey, if you can't love me correctly, watch me love me completely.
2026.
The fuck? I'm taking my show on the road. Y'all can expect the EP to come out anytime soon. Yes, I'm taking my show on the road. I'm already booked and busy in Las Vegas. I got some upcoming shows coming up. So y'all can book the tickets on Ticketmaster. Yes, I'm doing a Groupon as well, because that girl can sing. I will tell you, that girl can sing. She can sing, y'all. She can sing. But anyways, y'all have a good, safe, blessed night, morning, evening, whatever y'all come across this content. Again, so, child, it's a lot. But my message is always this: God loves you. Love yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? You have to teach somebody how to treat you. If you want to accept any and everything, and then when you do want change, the person being used to doing certain shit. Some people don't want to change, and especially someone is set in their ways at an older age. They'll change if they really respect you and they really love you, regardless if it's a YouTube relationship or not. When you meet someone in person, you exchange numbers or you exchange whatever, y'all start talking on the phone, and then y'all eventually meet up. But you get to know someone. Y'all do the little awkward phone calls until you decide that you want to personally meet that person. So it's no different from the internet. You talking on the phone to somebody because you're getting to know them. So when y'all do eventually link up, y'all still getting to know each other. It's just y'all getting to know each other personally. Regardless if it's a long distance relationship. Long distance relationship make it even better because, hey, you testing. Can y'all sustain a long distance relationship? And y'all, I'm finna be nosy. The popos is outside of my motherfucking window. I see the light shining, so I'm finna go see what the fuck is going on.